On December 22, 1981, in the small town of Valdese, North Carolina, 19-year-old Rhonda Hinson's bright future was tragically cut short. Rhonda, an outgoing and kind-hearted young woman, had just graduated high school and was working at Hickory Steel Company. She was full of life and excited about the holiday season. That evening, Rhonda attended her company's Christmas party, unaware that it would be the last night of her life. The party ended around midnight, and Rhonda left to drive home in her Datsun 210. As she drove along Interstate 40, heading toward Valdese, something strange happened. It is believed that someone followed her car, although the exact circumstances remain unclear. Rhonda's vehicle eventually veered off the road on Mineral Springs Mountain Road, coming to rest in a ditch. Witnesses later reported seeing her car stopped abruptly, though why she stopped remains a mystery. Some speculate she was forced off the road, or perhaps she pulled over because she felt unsafe. What happened next was nothing short of horrifying. At approximately 1 a.m., Rhonda's lifeless body was discovered in her car. She had been shot once in the chest with a high-powered rifle. The bullet traveled through the trunk of her car and struck her while she was seated in the driver's seat. The shot was precise, leading investigators to believe the shooter was skilled and deliberate. There was no sign of robbery or sexual assault, leaving the motive for the murder a chilling mystery. The investigation into Rhonda's murder began immediately. The Burke County Sheriff's Department interviewed friends, family, and co-workers, hoping to uncover clues about her final moments. Rhonda had never mentioned being followed or harassed, and no one could think of any enemies she might have had. The lack of witnesses further complicated the case. Although Mineral Springs Mountain Road wasn't heavily trafficked, it seemed strange that no one saw anything suspicious that night. Key pieces of evidence have puzzled investigators for decades. The trajectory of the bullet suggested a calculated attack, raising the possibility that the killer knew Rhonda's route that night. The weapon used in the crime was never recovered, and despite numerous tips over the years, no credible suspect has ever been identified. Speculation about Rhonda's personal life, including her relationships and workplace dynamics, fueled various theories, but none led to a breakthrough. The town of Valdese was deeply shaken by Rhonda's murder. The randomness and brutality of the crime created an atmosphere of fear and grief. Her parents, Bobby and Judy Hinson, were devastated. Over the years, they have tirelessly sought justice for their daughter, keeping her memory alive and urging anyone with information to come forward. As time passed, theories about the identity and motive of Rhonda's killer multiplied. Some believed the attack was personal, possibly stemming from a grudge or unrequited feelings. Others think it might have been a random act of violence, perhaps involving a reckless hunter or someone misusing a firearm. There is also speculation that Rhonda may have had a stalker, although her friends and family have consistently denied knowing of anyone who fit that description. Despite the passage of more than 40 years, Rhonda's case remains unsolved. Advances in forensic technology have given investigators hope that new evidence might one day surface. Law enforcement continues to encourage anyone with knowledge about the case to come forward, emphasizing that even seemingly insignificant details could prove vital. The murder of Rhonda Hinson is a haunting mystery that still lingers in the hearts of those who knew her and the community of Valdese. Her story is a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring pain of unanswered questions. Rhonda's parents, friends, and neighbors remain steadfast in their quest for justice, ensuring that her memory will never be forgotten. The tragic events of that December night serve as both a call to vigilance and a plea for truth.